Happy Thursday, YouTube. It's me, the Bethster, coming at you from Kansas City, back for a second installment of comment responses. In addition to some stuff about my personal history, I really want to address some of the questions I've gotten about epilepsy in general from people who have it or who know someone who does. I honestly still can't believe I've gotten so many views and comments. I know it's minuscule compared to the YouTube stars, but if I can help one person, if I can throw one more starfish into the ocean, then it's worth it. So, now that I have this sort of mini audience, I feel like I should be using it to educate. I also made an outline this time, so hopefully I won't say so much. And I even put an eyeliner for this one. Cha. So, alright, first question. Looney Tune from Mississippi and Florida, he goes back and forth a lot, wants to know how he can get health insurance when he's unemployed and having a hard time getting a job due to a criminal record. This one really breaks my heart right now because the situation is just so insane that what I say right now might not even be true by next month, by next week. But as of right now, in the 19 states that refuse to expand Medicaid, Mississippi and Florida being two of them, it is possible to get stuck in that healthcare limbo where you don't qualify for Medicaid or healthcare marketplace slash ACA slash Obamacare. They are all the same thing, but it can't hurt to apply. And someone correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I've read, neither of these programs, Medicaid nor ACA, can turn you away because you have a criminal record. Folks, in general, if your epilepsy is the reason that you're unemployed and can't get health insurance through a job, you may qualify for Social Security disability. No guarantees, but once again, it doesn't hurt to apply. And you know what? If you haven't started the process yet, stop watching this video right now and go do it right now, because who knows what's going to happen. Who knows what's going to happen in the next... I'm trying to stay apolitical here, but just trust me on it. If you think you might benefit from some of the safety net programs that we have in place right now, go apply for them right now. Healthcare.gov. It'll walk you through and get you started. If you have any questions, message me. Question number 2. Emily from Waltham, Massachusetts asks, how many days post-tonic-clonic is it normal to feel foggy in the brain? The answer to that, like so many questions about epilepsy and seizures, is it varies. For me, it takes 10-20 minutes to understand what happened. Then I'm more forgetful than usual for the next 24 hours or so, and the physical pain can last for 3 or 4 days. Emily also likes to run, and she's had 3 out of 4 of her tonic-clonics while running. She carries a road ID and wants to know why first responders didn't look at it. I had to look up what a road ID was. It's essentially a medical ID tag. So if those first responders who didn't look at it, they may have been just preoccupied, and if you were alone when you seized, there's no way to know that you didn't have a concussion. So the safest thing is that pricey ambulance ride, unfortunately. What's happened to me in the past with my medical ID is the people that witness a seizure call both my husband's phone and 911, and if bystanders say I didn't hit my head or seize longer than 5 minutes, I just, I let them shine the flashlights in my eyes, ask me what year it is, and then sign the consent form to refuse treatment, and they're on their merry little way. On running, I hate running, I'm not gonna lie, I hate it. I hate it. But I come from a family of runners. My parents, they're 61 and 57, and they're constantly running 5Ks, half marathons, and always finishing in the top of their age group. But somehow 2 jocks managed to give birth to a nerd. I guess it's recessive, and they're carriers of the nerd gene. So I hear all the time how super amazing it is to run, and eventually you'll get that runner's high, and you'll love it, but I never do. So to kind of put myself in your shoes, Emily, I'm going to imagine that if I had 3 out of my 4 last tonic-clonic seizures while playing my favorite video game, God, that would suck, but I would, probably stop playing it. If you must run, I would maybe opt for a gym instead of outdoors. That way, EMS will get there faster. You'll have gym staff trained in first aid until they get there. They'll take very good care of you because they're always afraid of being sued. But, first, cautionary tale about being epileptic at the gym. I had my third tonic-clonic on an elliptical about 5 minutes into my workout. Witness accounts say I first fell forward and hit my head on the machine, then fell backward and hit my head on the pole behind it, then fell down and started seizing. It's kind of funny in retrospect, but I could have seriously hurt my head. So try and find a treadmill with ample free space around it. And if you start to wear out, don't listen to that angry coach voice in your head screaming at you to push through it. People with disabilities are exempt from that voice. It took me a while to understand that, but it's true. Number 3, someone asked if I experience incontinence during seizures. Oh my God, I'm so lucky that that doesn't happen to me. I feel so bad for people that experience that. And one thing you can do if you see someone having a seizure, in addition to all the other first aid that we've gone over, keeping the person's head protected and not restricting their movements, making sure their airway is open. See if you can toss a towel or a jacket or something over that person's, midsection, just in case they do experience incontinence. I'm sure they'll be very, very grateful for that. Question number 4. Oh, this is my favorite. The Batman Plays, with 2 Z's, writes, I wished I was that dog tongue kissing her. Wink. Oh my God! The Batman Plays wants to tongue kiss me. My wildest dreams have come true. Let me pop some Tic Tacs, and oh, there's another comment. There's another comment from him, and my new suitor, but he says, JK, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. She's ugly ASF. What? No, I was so excited to tongue kiss you though. How could you break my heart like this? I can't even tell if you're trying to say that I'm ugly as fuck or ugly and so forth. I'm sorry. I'm gonna start. I need a tissue. Just let me. Oh! Yeah, you know what? I know I look good. Come on. Maybe I don't look my best when I'm in the middle of a freaking seizure, but I know I look good. Batman, please. Screw you. Alright, this last one, I'm going to get a little serious here. I really wanted to talk about. Shahid Ali says, it's really sad to see you suffering like this, not being to live life fully, not being able to live life fully as you would want to. Sometimes I bet you'd just rather drink poison and end your worries, but you got to stay strong and keep fighting. Then again, for how long will you? And then it cuts off. How long will I what? Keep fighting? Till the day I die. And as for drinking poison, I'm not going to straight up lie and say I haven't thought about it, but I have a lot going for me. I have so many wonderful people who love me and support me, even though sometimes I don't know why. So I want to live every day that I can. And I find it really interesting that you use drinking poison as the hypothetical method of killing oneself because of a disability. Because I have a direct ancestor who did exactly that. My great-great-grandfather, who, for the sake of my family's privacy, we'll call Simon Farnsworth. Simon was my grandma's grandpa. As the story goes, after he registered for the draft in World War I in 1918, fully expecting to go, fight for freedom, his horse rolled on him and left him paralyzed from the waist down. And he felt useless and just nothing but a burden to his wife and 9 children. Here he is right here. I don't know if you can see the resemblance, but this is straight out of his obituary from 1923. It's titled, Simon Farnsworth, in poor health and victim of melancholia, passes away at his home in Marshall, Minnesota after drinking fatal poison Thursday morning. Obits were like way more detailed, I feel like, than they are now. So it says, in a fit of despondency Thursday morning, Simon Farnsworth swallowed a quantity of carbolic acid and passed away at his home in Marshall, Minnesota, surrounded by members of his family. Simon had not enjoyed rugged health for several years, and this no doubt induced the state of melancholia, which was directly responsible for this unfortunate action. So he thought he was a burden on his family, and that they'd be better off without him. But they were devastated. They had to watch him die. Simon may have ended his worries, but he passed them on to people who loved him. I'm not saying this makes him a bad person or that his whole life should be judged by that one action. Antidepressants weren't a thing. Therapy as it exists today wasn't a thing. He was probably in a lot of pain and genuinely thought that was the best option, and was, by all accounts, a devout Catholic, so maybe even thought that he was going to go straight to hell for this, and that was okay for him as long as he was done being a burden to his family. And that's just so sad, because it's never the best option. So I refuse to do that. And I totally understand that feeling of people being better off without you. I sit around some days and I'm just like, I don't even have a job. Sitting here on disability, and my husband does the work and he does most of the cleaning. And yeah, I get it. But the people who love you don't want you to die. I promise you. I promise. If you're watching this and you're having suicidal thoughts and you don't have anyone else to talk to, please, please call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. It's 1-800-273-8225. Don't leave us before your time. If you ever want to direct message me about anything, YouTube's not like the best forum in which to do that, but I do have a Twitter. It's at Beppy, just Beppy, because I'm such an OG Twitterer that I got the account 10 years ago, so it's just my first name, at Beppy. I'm also on Tumblr, epilepsy.tumblr.com. I'll put these links in the description. So, I guess that's it for today's installment. One more thing, for my friend Batman Plays. Come here, Bubba. Come here. Come see Mommy. Come see Mommy and all our YouTube fans. For Batman, and for everybody who's grossed out by me letting my dog lick me on the mouth. Bubba, give me kisses. Yes, I love you so much. You're the best puppy ever. Yes, I love you. Yes, I do. Yes, give me kisses. Ha. Alright, everybody. Stay safe out there in that winter weather if you got it. Yes, I love you, Bucky. Yes, I love you. Say bye. Bye.